All right, everyone, here we go. How about our weekly reading? I always love these. The most powerful reading I pull. It's like the Friday reading, which is what your person's thinking and feeling about you, except this is what actions are they going to take towards you in a narrowed time frame. This time, it's the week of May 15th through the 21st, 2022. We're here with Mercury retrograde in Gemini, which I pulled on. You've got the energy of Jupiter in Aries, blending with Venus already there. And we got an eclipse, which I'm going to pull on either tomorrow or Monday, one or the other. I like to pull on events when the energy is the strongest, right around or over the event. That being said, Mercury retrograde, let's talk about that for a second before I pull this reading. I'll tell you why, because this pre-shuffle kind of backs it up a little bit. And my day yesterday backed it up a little bit. I rather serendipitously ran into somebody that I haven't seen in 14 years. I had 2008 staring me in the face yesterday, all because I went with the flow of the energy. I always do. I just let energy flow, let it take me where it's going to take me. I turned left when I should have turned right. I meant to turn right. I ended up someplace I didn't think I wasn't planning on being. But I figured since I was there, it was a farmer's market kind of thing, I figured I'd walk around, see what was what. And well, there we go. There's the serendipitous event. And that's kind of what's in the energy right now. It's going to be a really strange week, inside the soulmate cycle and outside the soulmate cycle. That said, it's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This is May 15th through the 21st. Here's my pre-shuffle. I shuffle the cards before I hit the record button, ask the universe what's going on. Okay? Well, really simply, you're not going to see it coming. I got the moon crossing the Three of Wands. You have no idea what's in front of you. If you just flow with the energy this week, take my advice, please. Do what you want to do, but just let the energy flow. Just go where you're going to go. Try not to second guess yourself too much. There's a lot going on in the energy underneath the scenes. It's making things happen. You're right on the edge of something really cool. All right, I was staring 2008 in the face yesterday. You might be staring 2000 something else in the face very soon. I'll tell you what. Somebody's been holding on to a lot of love here, and what you don't know is you're real close to each other, if not right on top of each other energetically. All right, that being said, let's give the deck a final shuffle. I'm going to pull one card for each sign like I do on my Friday readings, but I clarify in this reading. Pay attention to everything. If you're new here, there's no timestamps because I know how energy works, and I know I'm not an astrologer. You're all connected. It's just telling a story of the whole week right here. Write down anything that makes sense to you. For most of you, it'll be around 9 out of the 12 signs. And add it all up at the end for yourself. Give yourself a little personal reading if you want. I'll have the universe added up at the end anyway. Let's see where we go. Let's take a look at the week of May 15th through the 21st. That was a pretty awesome pre-shuffle. Pretty much backs up the energy. Overall energy, I love this card. And we've been seeing it a lot lately. It's that owl with the steely eyes that I keep putting in front of the camera, right? It's the King of Swords, is the overall energy of everything falling on the table, all right? He's this sword of truth. He holds it. He's the king of truth. Makes a plan and takes action. It's an action card. It's nice. It's a 1 in binary, right? It's a yes. It's an action card. It's forward movement. This is nice. Let's see where we go. You ready? We're going to clarify with the witches. We'll start our story with Aries. We end our story with Pisces. Let's see where we go. Aries, Knight of Cups. How's that for the beginning of our book? Boy, that's a book that make you want to keep reading it, isn't it? Think of this as a little book. It's got 12 pages. It's like a children's book. Right here. Somebody coming towards you. What actions, the question posed on the weekly reading is what actions is the incoming energy, your person, going to take towards you, towards my viewers? Somebody's coming. And you don't know. Again, we can't forget the pre-shuffle. All right, and we can't forget this King of Swords, which is all over everything. Somebody wants to come towards you. That's all I can tell you from that base card right there. We're going to clarify. There could be a but. That's why we clarify here. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Aries? Tell me about the Knight of Cups for Aries. What is it? It's the King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to bring some stability here. Okay? Somebody sees your value, and they are afraid of you. I always tell you that, Aries. I call you Scary Aries. right? But that applies to all of you. Your person's on some level afraid to come towards you. If they weren't, they'd be right in front of you. You know, they make excuses and say they can't or whatever. The world on top of it. Everything's changing here. And again, don't forget the pre-shuffle. We had the Three of Wands with the Moon in the middle and an Ace of Cups. What you don't know is you guys are right on top of each other energetically this week. Right? Just like I ran into somebody from 14 years ago that I haven't seen since 2008 out of nowhere. And it was good to see them. All right? You're going to find yourself, if you flow with the energy, just let it flow. Let the universe do its job. Okay? We're here in a new cycle right now. Why is the world here? Ace of Wands. You've got a new beginning coming with somebody. There's a strong attraction here as well. I've been getting that energy off of this card lately. It's one of its meanings, but excuse me, I've been getting that energy a lot lately. So there we go. That's a good way to start our story, isn't it? Taurus, the Hierophant. I think somebody wants it. I say this to you all the time, Taurus. Somebody wants it back, or they want what they could have had. One or the other. Apply it to your situation. For a lot of you, Taurus, you were with this person originally, and then they took off for greener pastures. Somebody here is putting their pride aside, or again getting to that point. Or there could be, not unlike what I had, a serendipitous event that leads you two to cross paths. Yeah, it's 10 wands. These are the affecting energy. Somebody really misses you. Misses what they could have had or what they had. What's on top? The Queen of Swords. A little bit of cold detachment. They're trying to shut it down a little bit. They know the truth. You can't unknow this. They can't unremember you, right? They're trying to shut it down a little bit of cold detachment. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Knight of Pentacles. Again, they got to put their pride down to come in. They know it. You know it. This Knight of Pentacles in this Witch's deck is stopped at the water. He's holding his pentacle, right? Remembering back. Knows what they feel. They just need to put their pride down. And you two energetically, everybody energetically, you're on top of your person right now. It's mind-blowing, the energy that's going on right now. Gemini, Six of Wands. Somebody for a second here, and I say for a second, it feels like temporary energy. For a second, somebody feels like they might be able to break free from what's been holding them back from coming towards you. All right? What actions are they going to take towards you? Well, I can tell you in their mind anyway, and how they feel like they can come towards you, but I think it's temporary energy. I think it's in part because of the eclipse energy that's rolling in. What's crossing this? Victory. The Six of Wands crossing the Six of Wands. You see what I said? You see? It's right there. That's proof. That's proof of that. They feel like they can do this. Okay? It's what I've been telling Cancer's person, the next card, which will be the next card out. I've been telling them all the time lately in their readings, their person feels like they can do it. Yeah? What's on top? In your case, it's very temporary energy. It's because of the eclipse. But again, you don't know what's happening underneath the scenes. There's a lot. Right here's that Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of love. It's starting to overflow. Somebody getting brave here for a second. For a second, they're getting brave. Why is the Ace of Cups here? King of Swords. Well, that's nice because that's our overall energy too. So we got two King of Swords technically, and we got two Six of Wands, the crossing six and the six on the bottom. This is somebody who feels like they can do it. They feel like they can come in and share with you how they feel. They feel like they can escape something where they're kind of making excuses that they can't come towards you. Now, in the energy, they feel like they can. They can almost feel it the way you can feel it. You can feel like something. A lot of you Geminis might feel like, all of you really, might feel like something's going to happen. I've been telling you guys that. Just let it happen. That's why I said in the beginning of this, take my advice. Just flow with the energy. Just please let it flow. Don't fight it. Don't question it. Just go with what's happening. Go with what you feel. Let it flow through you. It is what it is. That's the best advice I can give you in the energy this week. Cancer, my hot spot. I just pulled a reading for you yesterday, by the way, Cancer. And it's the Ace of Swords. You got a reconciliation coming with somebody. That reading, the readings I've been getting for you, again, your person knows what they want to do, and they're putting it out. They're putting it out in the world. Okay? This is an action card on crack because our overall energy is the King of Swords. So we can put the King of Swords with every base card that falls. which is what I'm doing as I read the energy, because it's the overall energy of everything. This is communication. This is somebody, I read it more as, again, what I told Gemini and what I've been telling you. They feel like they can do it. They know what they want to do. They have a plan here. And what's driving it is love. That's not my desert queen. I see the water there. The water's coming in. This person is coming up in their fields. And as they do, they get closer and closer to you. What's on top? That's the most love I can pull from the deck, by the way. There's a lot of love here. I think they're realizing that. I think they miss you. Okay, I don't think they tell you that, but I think they do, yeah, out of nowhere. This person, again, pay attention to my pre-shuffle, that 3 of Wands crossed by the moon. You have no idea. You have no idea that everything's about to change here. Also, somebody, your person, like I told you in your reading the other day, is tearing things down on their side. They're taking care of what I said in your reading yesterday was eight broken cups on their side. For a lot of you, that's what's happening. Why is the Tower here? 3 of Cups. Tearing down a third party, a third energy, how they've been living. They're tearing it down, all the way down, because they want this now. Now they're holding that cup of love. They've been sitting in the desert. The water's coming in. They know it with this epiphany here, and with the King of Swords as our overall energy. They're taking action. This is also the biggest card of communication for me in the minor arcana. It's bigger than the 8 of Wands. It's about someone opening up to you who never did before, but they're opening up to something else on the other side too. All right, and not necessarily in a good way. They're tearing that down. This here represents them showing up in front of you out of nowhere, much like I ran into my person the other day. The person I haven't seen since 2008. It's nice to see that person. They were really cool. They're doing really well. That's good to know. Leo. Oh God. I hope we don't get toxin. We're not. We got Leo. Leo's going to land in a Tower. Tower already came out. You're tied to Cancer. You always are. I tell you that. So you can count that Tower. This wishy-washy behavior for Leo's person. I can't tell you two apart. I'm going to say it's your person, Leo, but roles can be reversed. Somebody here needs to make a decision. Somebody's very unhappy. Okay? Somebody's very unhappy, and this soulmate connection would make them happy, and they fucking know it. But they're just sitting on their hands, back and forth. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here for Leo? Yep, I told you, 4 of Cups crossing it. They just can't make a decision. They're running all sorts of stuff. Fear of rejection because they rejected the connection, so now the connection might reject them. There's all sorts of shit here. It's disappointment. This person gets, when they don't, that's their Tower. That's one of their primary towers is when they don't make a decision or they choose to stay in the toxin, they get disappointed. They get disappointed. And it causes a Tower. It's a Tower of disappointment. What's on top? 3 of Pentacles. On the one hand, they want to work on things. On the one hand, they want something with this soulmate connection. Whoever it is, I can't tell you apart from your person, but I'm assuming it's your person. They do. They want something with this. They do. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? Because of the 6 of Cups. Because they're feeling the connection on a high level. Listen, I predict a Tower for this person. I did a reading for you this past week. We got 3 towers, right? And then all we got was Devils in the damn extended. Y'all saw it. It's right there. They're feeling this connection. It's coming in hard. And this person just can't make a decision to save their life. They're really afraid to leave that toxin, and that's what toxin does. That's what devil energy does. It creates an illusion. The illusion is if I leave this, there's a whole world out there I don't know about. It's scary. It's not scary. It's just better. That's what I would tell your person. Virgo. 8 of Cups. Virgo. You need to put something down. If you really want to be happy, Virgo, you need to put something down. All right? That's the energy I get off of it. All right? What's your person going to do? Well, it's possible your person's going through a bit of a breakup right now or a tough time, and they see you as some sort of happiness coming towards you. But you're one of my signs, you and Aquarius, where the energies are split. I get you and I get your person. In your case, I think you need to just put it down and just let the energy flow. Whatever happens, happens is what I want you to tell yourself, Virgo. And just go with the flow. Because crossing this is the Magician. On the one hand, it's you. You're the shit. Right? You're the shit. You can make things happen. You manifest it, it happens. You think it, it happens. So be careful what you think, be careful what you feel. All right? Magicians always have a lot of confidence. On your person's side, they're working out some sort of trick to run into you, right? Some sort of trick to run into you. They're going to find out where you are, where you're going to be, or do something online like create a stupid fake account or something like that. It could be anything. It could be any number of things. What's on top? The moon. You have no idea what's going on the other side with your person. You have no idea. Even if you think you know, you don't know. That moon is very strong energy right now. It was part of our pre-shuffle. It was crossing the Three of Wands. Again, your whole world's about to change. My advice to you, Virgo, is really, honestly, it's the advice to everybody, but for you in particular, please just go with the flow. Don't question everything. Don't. Just go with it. Just let whatever happens, happens. That's your mantra, okay? Just whatever happens, happens. The moon here, because that applies to you, too. You don't know what's going on. There's a lot going on underneath the energy here. Why is the moon here? You'll find out in time. Page of Pentacles. On your person's side, what you don't know is they think about you constantly. It's the card of the student. It's my biggest card of spying, actually. Bigger than the Page of Swords. I know everybody uses the Page of Swords. As soon as they pull it, somebody's spying. That depends on the context, actually. The Page of Swords is a communication card. It's about messages, but they're usually less than. They're disappointing, kind of a thing like that. It's a lesser energy. The Page of Pentacles here, what you don't know where your person's concerned is they're keeping an eye on you. They have been, or thinking about you, or dreaming about you. It could be any of that. For you, again, whatever happens, happens. Be the student in your own life, right? Always learning. Try to learn something new every day. Try to try something new every day. All I know is you've got a new energy around you, and I've been telling you that your whole world is about to change for sure, and in particular for you with that moon actually showing up in your reading. Libra, 9 of Wands. There's something that your person, the incoming energy here, they're coming to the end of resistance. All right, and I saw that yesterday in the Friday reading, I think, something along those lines. Why is the 9 of Wands here? What actions are they going to take? I don't know if this wall is coming down or if they're making it smaller. Let's find out. The wall is coming down. Pay attention to what I told Gemini, because you got the 6 of Wands crossing you too, and they have 2 6 of Wands. Pay attention to what I told Gemini in particular, because you're feedbacking off of that. Somebody here in temporary energy feels like they can take the wall down and approach you. All right, your person is always a little nervous. They're always a little in and out. What's on top? 10 Wands. Huge burden about to break here. The dam is about to break. Somebody just can't keep this wall up. They can't stay away. They want to talk to you. There's something they want to say. There's something they want to get clear. And it's been a long battle. No kidding. Why is the 10 of Wands here? It's mainly rooted in attraction. Also, they can't keep up the facade that they don't care. Okay? Scorpio. 9 of Pentacles. Scorpio, you're the shit. You really are. Scorpio, I always tell you this, you must be hot. There's no doubt about it. This girl on this card's pretty hot. I like her. I like that outfit. But anyway, I like her falcon. Y'all know I like that. But, your person is intimidated by you. I always tell you this. You must be hot. We get this shit for you all the time. I mean, it's not shit. It's great that you're the shit. I like that. But this person needs to, they've got you on some kind of pedestal in their mind and they're freaked out. You know, I phrase it, I never joke about anything that's not in the energy. My joke is that you must be hot. What I mean to say is it's almost like they're afraid to take their clothes off in front of you and bang you. It's like you're some kind of intimidating kind of a thing. Some sort of like banging a supermodel or something. I don't know. It's something along those lines. It's really strange energy. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? All right, but oh my God, again. The 6 of Wands again at the bottom. We got a lot of victory happening this week. And it's true. I already told you there's an energy here that's just bringing people back. For some reason, you're tied to Libra and Gemini. Pay attention to what I said for a second here. Even though you're the shit, even though they're afraid to take their clothes off in front of you, like I said, because you're so hot, There's a temporary moment of bravery. It has a lot to do with Mercury retrograde in Gemini, and also I believe the eclipse. I think my eclipse reading that I'm going to do either tomorrow or Monday, you are not going to want to miss. It's going to be something really interesting. I'm going to tell you, with all this Six of Wands coming up, there's something about that eclipse that's making people very, very brave. And I say a temporary energy, it's not going to start dissipating until the end of July. So it's particularly strong here in May. And if you go to my blog, sltblog.com, the new homepage is the SLT News page. And you'll see the readings I got coming up for the second half of May. They're huge. There's a huge amount of readings coming up, and they're all very powerful. What's going on here? What's on top? 9 swords. See, they're worried, but they're getting victory over it. The affecting energy is victory over everything that's below it. So victory over worrying about taking the clothes off in front of you. Look, that's how they're going to bed at night. All fully clothed like a Victorian because they're afraid to take the clothes off in front of you because you're the shit. You're awesome. They see you as they've got you on some kind of pedestal. Why is the 9 of swords? So they're getting victory over that and over that pedestal. Why is the 9 of swords here? The 6 of pentacles, because they're coming to give to this. They feel like temporarily, just like I told Gemini and Libra, but this applies to all of you. It dissipates out. You're all connected. For some reason, all of your people, Scorpio, yours in particular, feels like they can give to this now. They all of a sudden got confidence. Maybe they did some manscaping or womanscaping and got themselves all cleaned up, and they looked in the mirror and went, well, I guess that's good. That's better than it was. At least I'm not Sasquatch anymore. I mean, I don't know. Sagittarius. Jesus, 5 of Wands. Somebody's in their head. I think it's you. Somebody's in their head. I think it's you. I don't know why I said that. Let's find out. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Tell me about the 5 of Wands for my Sagittarians. 9 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's getting in their head and it's stopping anything from happening. They're right on top of you. I told you that yesterday. I told you again today in the pre-shuffle, because you're part of this cycle, aren't you? Sagittarius is here. Right? So that pre-shuffle applies to you. Somebody wants to come towards you, but they're in their head, or you're in your head and it's causing a block. All right? Sometimes they're picking up on your energy, but they don't know how to read it. They either feel it as bad or good. You know, it's like caveman. Unga bung, bad. Unga bung, good. Kind of a thing. That's it. If they're not an energy reader, right? Which they're probably not, because there are very few on the planet who can read on the level of understanding and comprehending the energy, that is. Everybody reads energy, but it's sort of a very external sort of read. They would have to read internal energy, but they can pick up on it. They just don't know how to translate it. So it's either good or bad. If this is you and you're in your head, stop it. Find something to distract yourself, right? Go to the beach or something. Go put a bikini on or a Speedo. Go out and get some static energy on you. Relax a little bit. Have somebody tell you how hot you are. Whatever it is, something's creating a block here. If it's them in their head, then it's their problem. What's on top? 3 of Wands. Keeping them on the shore real quick. They want to come towards you. Someone's trying to come towards you here, but there's a block energy. Something's stopping it. Somebody, either you or them, is in their head too much. Why is the 3 of Wands here? 10 of Cups. Somebody thinking about this too much. Somebody's doing some dreaming, and it's the energy I get here with the 9 of Wands crossing Sagittarius. And listen up in case this is resonating with you. It doesn't matter what your sign is. I'm not an astrologer. This ain't no horoscope. I'm reading energy. We're just splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. That's all we're doing. You're all part of the same pie. It don't matter if you get a slice from over here or over here. It's still a cherry pie. Okay? Bottom line is, somebody here is like, it's an energy of like somebody daydreaming, right? The 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. And then for some reason, in their own daydream, it all goes bad. It starts out as a picnic, and everybody's having fun, and we're eating, and then all of a sudden, giant ants come in. For no apparent reason, they turn their whole daydream, which was beautiful, into a nightmare with giant ants, 10 feet long, each one of them, a whole bunch of them coming over the hill to come get the food. And everybody gets attacked and everybody dies at the end. And that's the kind of energy, I mean, it's an exaggeration, I'm exaggerating, but you get my point. There's some sort of mental block here on somebody's part. The beautiful dream that they're having goes bad and it keeps them on the shore. Okay? All right. I'm just being honest with you. If it's you have the power to stop it. If it's them, we just have to wait for them to calm the fuck down. Capricorn, the devil. Oh my God. Somebody's overthinking. Somebody's overthinking here. I think you got the Hermit yesterday in my Friday reading. I said we might see forward movement, but there's an obsessive thinking energy here. It's too much thought. I can feel it. It's swirling around. It's like this when I feel it. I can't make heads or tails of it. Right? Just like if I ran into this asshole at the party. Right? This prick. I don't want to talk to this prick, but he cornered me. Right? Now, I don't want to buy weed off you. Go away. No, let's talk. Yeah. Wants to tell me about his guitar collection or something. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't care what you have. All right, here we go. Get away from me, asshole. Okay, right here. Page of Cups. Crossing it. It's too much thinking. And what it's doing is it's scaring. It's similar to what I told Sagittarius. You're often tied to them. They're very close to you. They're the slice of pie right next to you. It's very close. You two are very slow moving connections, and this person, each of your people are not making it any better with all this shit. Okay? It's taken love that's probably Queen of Cups level, because Cancer, the hot spot, had Queen of Cups. So that means all of you, it's Queen of Cups level love. And knocking it down to this little scared page here. All right, what's on top? The Nine of Cups. It's a bit of success is scarier than failure. Any asshole can fail. Anybody can. You can go apply for any job, even a job you don't think you're going to get. The president of a corporation. Somehow you get the interview. You can just go in there and fuck off and call the guy interviewing you an asshole and all that stuff, and I guarantee you, you won't get the job. It's really easy to fail. It's a piece of cake. Pretty much most of the stuff we do in life is failures. Even billionaires will tell you they failed a lot. This is someone who's afraid of success. It's easier for them to just hang back, right? They feel this is my wish fulfilled. Sometimes when we get our wish, it's pretty scary, right? Sometimes when we get our wish, it's pretty scary. I got personal experience with that. I'll tell you what. Not me personally, but something that affected me a long time ago. Somebody freaked out. This is kind of that energy. Nine of Cups, why is it here? The Hierophant. Because this person's spiritually changed, but they're confused by it. Children are usually confused when it comes to emotions. So the Page of Cups, it's not often read that way, but it's kind of a confused love. It can be new love. It can be the beginnings of something. But just like a child, this little preteen girl here in love, it's very confusing. Y'all know you were teenagers at one time. You know, pacing your bedroom, calling your friends. Do you think they like me? Do you think, all that kind of shit. It's too much obsession here. Aquarius, Four of Swords. Aquarius, chill. There's two energies here. Somebody's not doing anything. They're not. They're just no action. But as far as you need to be doing the same thing. You need to just let the energy flow. Let your heart chakra open up. The more you shut your mind down, the more your heart chakra opens, the better your life is going to get. Okay, let's find out why the Four of Swords is here for Aquarius. Why is it here? Four of Cups. Somebody not doing anything. Somebody's afraid. Somebody's afraid of love. Somebody's just they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to think about it. They don't want to whatever. They don't want to bang. They don't want to. That's all I'm getting off of it. That's all I'm getting off of it. What's on top? The Empress. Well, they certainly know your value. You're radiating pure Empress energy. Whether you feel it or not, doesn't matter. The perception of outside people is your pure Empress energy. I told you, you're attracting a lot of things right now. I've been telling you that for weeks and weeks. You are. Surprised the mailman isn't sporting when they come to deliver your mail, just thinking about you, right? It's that kind of thing. And this person just doesn't know what to do, so they're following the old philosophy of I'll do nothing, okay? And there is some kind of urgency in the energy too. They know you're getting away. Why is the Empress here? The King of Pentacles. You're very stable, okay? Your energy is very, very stable. You're moving into whole new realms. I want you to just focus on you, all right? Everybody loves the King of Pentacles. Everybody loves the Empress. And somebody here is just sitting in the background doing nothing about it. That's all I got to tell you. That's what they're doing. They're not doing anything. And in the process, they're disappointing themselves. And they're probably going to, not unlike Leo's person, going to land themselves in a tower of some kind. Because it's going to be too late. You're going to get away. Because the Empress always gets snatched up. No kidding. Pisces. Here we go. Our story began with a Knight of Cups. Right? And it bled. The energy bled around here. We had our beautiful pre-shuffle. We had our King of Swords as our overall energy. You know, what was crossing that King of Swords? We never did look. Oh, it's the Judgment card. Yeah. Again, all of your people, even Aquarius, whose person isn't doing anything in their mind, is dreaming about doing something because they're disappointed. The Four of Cups is a card of bullshit. On the Four of Cups, that's crossing for Aquarius here. And again, you're all connected, so everybody's important. Right? If you don't think that, you need to learn the lesson of temperance very quickly, or you're some kind of selfish narcissist. This Four of Cups here, this boy totally wants to bang that girl. But he's nope, I'm not going to do it. No. And he's disappointed. He almost takes some perverse pleasure in disappointing himself. And that's kind of what I feel here. But it doesn't matter. There's a temporary energy here of someone just saying, ah, fuck it, and coming forward. And we've seen it as we've gone through the reading. Very similar to me running into somebody staring at 2008 here in 2022. You know? But I'll tell you what, it's only going to happen if you let the energy flow. It's much like what I told Sagittarius here. If this is Sagittarius, if this is you in your head, you're putting up a block. That applies to all of you too. If you're in your head too much, if there's anything at all, your person, all of your people are excuse machines. You give them any reason at all, and they will chicken out. What's going on here? Talk to me about Pisces. See? These readings are beautiful. Symmetry in motion. The Fool. I said we started our book with the Knight of Cups. And where do we end? It had to be something good. I took a chance. I knew this was going to be something good. And I haven't shuffled. The cards have all been there. It's the Fool. Yeah. There's a leap of faith being taken here. Okay? And Pisces, whenever you get this card, I always tell you, where's Pisces live? Pisces is a water sign. You're two fish. Fish live in the damn water. Somebody's still holding on to something a little bit. I think they're taking care of business on their side. And I see that. You're tied to Leo a little bit. Right? And I'm not saying your person can't make a decision. I think your person can. I think the energy is sort of opposite here a little bit on some level. I think they can. I think they're going in their water. Let's find out. Why is Pisces here? So this is the end of our story. It's important for all of you. Everybody in this cycle. The last piece of pie, if you will. It's the one that always gets fought over. It was a delicious pie. Everybody's fighting over this. Everybody's energy is on the last piece of pie. Right? At least it was at my house. What's here? What's going on with the Fool? Tell me about the Fool for Pisces. Why is it here? This is very strong energy. I swear to God, I did not plan this. I swear to God, I just pull my readings. I let the energy flow the way it flows. It's the second time it's happened in this reading where the same card has crossed the card, the base card. It is the Fool, crossing the Fool. And I'm not even kidding. Pay attention, all of you, to the pre-shuffle. That moon crossing the Three of Wands. You don't know what you don't know. And I know I'm quoting Dr. Phil there, threatening, you're going to sue my ass, but that's okay. I'll give him credit. It's Dr. Phil, it's not me. You don't know what you don't know. It's a very strong energy here. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. You can't give, there's nothing you need to do except flow with the energy. Okay? Don't try to do anything. Don't plot and scheme to try to do anything. Just flow with the energy. And during this Mercury retrograde in Gemini, shit will just come back to you. The bravery is there. Part of it is Jupiter in Aries. Part of it is Venus in Aries, the bravery to share. And the other part of it is the eclipse. I really feel like this eclipse reading is going to be something pretty incredible because it blends with the other eclipse, the one from April 30th. And I already pulled on that. I'm going to pull on this next one. What's on top here? This is beautiful energy. This is the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay? Why? Because somebody's taking care of business on their side. Somebody's all done with the bullshit. And I'm telling you, you're tied to Leo. Leo's in the same boat. Okay, you're directly tied to Leo. Obviously, you're all part of the same whatever. But Pisces, you're always directly tied to this Leo energy here. And somebody is feeling you on a high level. They got that Six of Cups there. But it also talks about things they're tied to from the past. Somebody kept trying to make something work from the past, and it was a lie. It was past its expiration date, for sure. That applies to everybody on some level, especially if your person's married. Why is the Seven of Swords reversed? Because of the Eight of Cups. See? I can't make this shit up. It's right there. They're taking care of something on their side. It's similar to what I told Cancer. Go watch the Pisces in particular. You should watch yesterday's Cancer reading. Okay? I'm telling you, you're tied to it. You can see it right here. You're tied to it. If I were to read, the water energy seems to be the most that's just like locked together. Okay? It's the same thing. Somebody's walking away from 8 broken cups toward their 9 cups of happiness, and they're taking care of something. They're getting real. They really are. Your person has made a decision. You're directly tied to Leo over here. Leo's person, well, they need to make a decision. All right? Or they're going to keep landing in towers. I already had 3 towers in their fucking reading. All right, let's add it all up. I'm going to have the universe do the math. I got the little animal deck. And randomly at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. I just want to point that out. That's important. Hey, everything matters. Everything happens for a reason. And a card just flew out of the deck. It chucked out, and it was the Two of Cups. It landed on the floor. It actually flew out of the deck. I'm done. That's it. Here we go. The High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, and I shit you not. The card that I said, it was... Shit, what happened here? Oh, that goes there, and that goes there. The card that I said was crossing Cancer, that Queen of Cups, because it's crossing Cancer, it applies everybody's person. You both feel the same way about each other as far as the love goes, and it's true. You both feel the same way. And the universe added this up. You both feel exactly the same about each other, but your person is feeling this love. Queen of Cups. Most love I can pull from the deck, the Queen of Cups gives the full cup. Queen of Cups is also very intuitive, right? And it's interesting that she's crossing the Empress. That's important. This is someone who's going, as soon as your person, there's something in the energy that's causing the intuition to take over. It's causing all of a sudden the normally quieter soul energy to be louder than the ego energy. And that's good. All right? Somebody here, that's just this center position, but these are red, center, left, right. All your people this week are following their intuition, which is a rather fancy way of saying going with the flow, flowing with the energy. The intuition will never lead you wrong, right? It is the flow. It's a direct read on the flow. So exactly what I've been telling you from the beginning. Just go with the flow of energy this week, right? I told you I ran into somebody from 2008. I haven't seen them in 14 years. And it's all because I got a last minute whim to take a left when I was going to take a right to head home. That's it. It's as simple as that. It doesn't need to be a long story. I just went with what my intuition told me to do. The flow was going left. My home was to the right. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need to go home right away. All right, fine. You know. So I got the birds some kale, some organic kale, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, whatever. I got myself some spinach, you know, all that. And then bam, there's someone there. The bottom line here, somebody's following their intuition. They're going with the flow on their side, which is why it's important that you have to go with the flow on your side. Two soulmates are about to run headlong into one another. Two long-lost soulmates. But that applies, you have many soulmates in your life. This can apply to old friends you haven't seen in a long time, whatever it is. All kinds of people. If you go with the flow, I promise you, you'll run into all sorts of people here over the course of this week. No doubt about it. Ten of Pentacles, though, is in as far as your soulmate, your runner that you're watching these readings for. The 10 Pentacles here is very important. There's a lot of potential to fix this. I think for all of you, the way I feel this energy, someone on the other side is very nervous to talk to all of you. But I think once they open up, once they begin to, the nerves go down, and I think that's where the real Ten of Pentacles potential comes in. They already know you're the real deal Ten of Pentacles. Most of your people already know that what they've got on their side is shit because they saw you. They saw something better. With the exception of Taurus's person who thought they saw something better on the other side and were wrong. You know. But all of them want to open up. And it'll be a real surprise to you when they do. I have to pull from Cancer's cards here. The hot spot of the connection. Bleeds on to everything. Tells Cancer's our host here for this soulmate cycle. And it's about somebody opening up. Okay? Out of nowhere. All of your people are making some changes. They've all been changed very spiritually from this connection. And it's very important to understand that. This is a very cool read from start to finish. It really is. I hope you appreciate it. I hope you get the read. I hope it made sense to you. I did my best to analyze the energy. There's a lot here. It's the most powerful reading I pull. It's a huge all signs reading right here on the table. As far as, to sum it up, as far as communication goes, your person's already going with the flow without realizing it. As long as you do the same thing, there's a very strong chance that someone will land right in front of you. You'll be staring right at them, either through your text messaging or face-to-face, one or the other. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of communication here. All right? That being said, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Stay tuned for the eclipse reading. I'm either going to do it tomorrow on Sunday or on Monday. It depends. I want to pull when the energy is the strongest from where I'm feeling it. Okay, because the more you do that, the closer to an event you pull on, the more accuracy there is. Shouldn't pull on an event a week in advance of it because of uncertainty principle. The winds can change on a dime, and it could be very inaccurate. It could be very different than when the actual event comes. So I like to give you guys something a little deeper, something a little more accurate. So I'm going to do that either tomorrow or Monday. Stay tuned for it. That's your reading. Good luck, everyone.